This is Burton Rocks. When he was 13 years old, he decided he wanted to interview America's sports and entertainment icons. This is the story of why.
Down old Willow Road.
If I had a title in autobiography, I'd probably title it The Little White Pill, because I always remember taking prednisone.
A really inspirational, heartwarming doc. It was just lovely to see somebody so guided by their interests and their loves and diving into something without fear and having the familial support as well to go and call a bunch of celebrities and see what happens. It was just seeing a potential hindrance of his health turned into a benefit to focus on what other interests can drive somebody. And it was really fun and interactive because I was always wondering, well, who's going to be next that he's interviewed? What kind of information is he going to get from them? What was the insider scoop? And just kind of the bold, unabashed ambition in going for what you love and the really special rewards that you get from that. And I think he just had a gold mine of interviews, and it was a nice dedication to a life well lived and deliberately lived, as well as a testament to all of these incredible athletes who were willing to share their time and their love of the game.
And what makes this documentary really interesting is the clips of the interviews that really showcases his work and all the connections that he was able to make over the course of his career. And you can see through these clips the passion that he had for this and the talent and knack that he had for interviewing these athletes and knowing the correct questions and knowing the right ways to get them to open up about things going on in their career and lives.
Of the setup, the ringing of the phone, and the whole setup really just goes with the title and the whole theme of it and the story. And I love the voice messages, hearing the interviews that he did. I thought the music in the beginning with the guitar was really nice. I did not expect him to look as young as he did. I was expecting him to be older. I don't know, just from the beginning. Maybe his name, I don't know. Anyway, it's a great story. It's nicely set up, and I really like the structure and the backstory and how he had sort of a handicap, that his parents were very supportive is inspirational. Even though he had sort of a handicap, they supported him and helped him to, push him to do something he really wanted to do. Honestly, I don't think they needed to push him. They just had to support him and encourage him, rather. So I love that he didn't let his handicap, set him back and make it as an excuse not to do anything, especially like he said, kids are cruel. So when he got teased or whatever, that's easy to kind of use as an excuse. And I'm really glad that he didn't. He's got a very inspirational story. I really like that the story kind of feels like there was rain and then the rainbow came out and there was gold at the end of it. So I just really, really like it.
A visual podcast, so to speak. We have a gentleman who is in the world of sports and journalism and sharing the stories of these little moments that have happened throughout sports history. And so we do get little interviews and little snippets of some film footage here, but the documentary heavily relies on different interview mixtapes. It kind of dives into why this is such a thing in the first place, because he couldn't keep certain records of things. There was an allergy, or so he kept cassette tapes of all of his interviews, and that's how he kept records of things. It's sort of calming and relaxing. We get a really nice teleprompter, so to speak. So we get these nice version of subtitles on our screen of the conversation that's being had between the journalist himself and the people, the athletes that he gets to speak with. And they get to tell these little stories about like moments in time. There was a story about how there was this baseball that was in this defining moment, and all of these people were trying to give this man a baseball, and there was like 9 baseballs that were apparently the ball that created such history in this moment in time in this baseball game. And so I'm assuming this would be very engaging for people who are sports fans, who are baseball fans, who know of these individuals throughout history.
Intriguing documentary. I really enjoyed the perspective and how we get the backstory that led to his approach to sports. I think it helps share an appreciation for sports as well. And overall was really interesting. Even the cat thinks so.